What's up, North County? We are back here with Nate Santos from Santos Bros Plumbing, and we're going to talk more about what's happening. Welcome.
What's up, North County?
Yeah.
How you guys doing?
Good, man. Once again, thanks for being a sponsor of our show and what we do here, and so we appreciate you.
For sure, man. I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy to help out.
Yeah.
Win-win, man.
So tell me, what is, so the last time that you were in, we talked a little bit about different plumbing pipes, and remember we were talking about different type of...
Yeah, we talked a bunch of different stuff about plumbing, from the different drain pipes to the water pipes, different water heater options, some water filters, different things like that, man. All plumbing related stuff.
So what's been happening with Santos Brothers since then? This has been probably about, what,
It's been like 2 months, I think, since the last time I've been here. It's been a good minute, man. I got pretty busy. I've been pretty busy. I was really busy in May, man. I got a couple of big projects. And I feel bad. I was telling you this morning, I feel bad I had to cancel on you guys last time.
That's all right, dude. Work comes first, man. Yeah, work comes first.
Yeah, but I've been busy, man. I've been actually trying to hire. I think you guys have shared a couple of my posts, but I'm looking to hire.
Okay.
So I'm looking for experienced plumber in North County. You guys got family out there, got friends. I'm looking to hire an experienced plumber. I got the extra trucks ready to go. You know, rock and roll and help some people out
now you
and
got
solve
2
some plumbing
trucks?
issues. Yes, sir.
Nice.
Yes.
So now, what do you what's your expertise? What's the, I mean, I'm sure all of it, but what is the some things that you really like to do within the plumbing industry?
For me, what I focus is mostly just residential service and repair stuff, and that it really just varies. Like anything from like drains being clogged, that'll happen. It'll just vary. What I've been working with more lately, I think, and it's just because from the calls that are coming in, people that are calling me where I'm going out, has been a lot of like water pipe issues and like leaks. That's like what's been happening. I had this job that's been a little bit of a headache with, I think I mentioned it the last time, soft copper, rolled copper. Mm-hmm. So this home had rolled copper underneath the slab, underneath the foundation. So it's soft, and it's just going to eventually wear and tear. Time is going to wear out. It wore out. And there was a leak underneath one of the vanity sinks. And this is the funny part, is I go out there and I check it out, and I'm like, oh man, yeah, I can tell it's rolled copper just from the way the pipe's bent and it's coming up underneath the slab. And the homeowner tried to do the repair themselves. And that's funny, the homeowner was telling me, she's like, yeah, I went to this Lowe's, and we're showing the guys some pictures, and you know, what parts do we need to make this happen. And he gets us the parts, but he's like, you know what, I recommend you call a professional. That looks pretty complicated.
Right. And
they're like, no, we're gonna give it a shot, man. And they ended up busting the pipe. The rolled copper is so soft, it couldn't really take any pressure, and it broke underneath the slab. So that's saw cutting, jackhammering the slab, ripping out the vanity, man. And it's just turned into a big old hodgepodge of a mess, and we're to the point where I'm like, you know, you're better off repiping your house, running a whole new water system, renovating it, because we're essentially putting a Band-Aid on this by saw cutting, jackhammering, and to be honest with you, we don't even know if the pipe underneath the slab is in fair enough condition to attach to it. So if we rip up this concrete, get to it, best case scenario, we're putting a Band-Aid on it. A few years down the line, you're going to have another issue like this because the pipe is just old and thin and worn out.
But you do all that stuff. I mean, you do water heaters.
Water heaters too.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, last week I did a water heater. I did a couple. I've been doing a lot of shower valves have come up lately too. It's random, man. It just changes.
Broken shower valves in the walls.
Yeah. So I have to I have to cut the tile around the shower valve to have access to the old shower valve, rip it out, you know, cut it out, and then put a new shower valve in there and plumb it in and hook it up.
Do you
to
think
the
that has to do with
stuff.
the hard water that is coming into the houses, or
sometimes? Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. If you don't have a good filtration system due to the hardness of the minerals and stuff, sticks to the walls, and it causes turbulence inside the water pipes. So that's the thing too. Like if you have fresh water pipes, let's call it copper. It's just flowing nice and smooth, but every time you have like a turn, if it wasn't soldered properly, if it wasn't, there's a thing you gotta like, you ream the pipe. I don't know if you know what that means when you ream it.
Well, I don't know about it. Anyways.
It's like you gotta just prep the material the right way, and I've come across it before where it hasn't been prepped the right way, it causes speed bumps in the way the water's flowing through the pipes. It causes a speed bump, and it could cause turbulence, and it'll cause like little whirlpools inside where the water's running, little whirlpools, and over time, because the water's spinning, it's grinding down the pipe on the inside. It's wearing it out, and that's where you have a pinhole leak. They come up all the time.
Interesting.
And you'll get that too with galvanized pipe. The rust will grow inside of it, and it'll have like little bumps, like barnacles inside the pipe. Dude, I can show you some pictures, man. There's some old galvanized pipes where they're nice and round, and they've enclosed, and they're like, it's just you're gonna get less volume of water. And then the things with the galvanized pipes is sometimes when you turn on your water, like at whatever fixture, you'll see some orange tinge come out.
Right.
That's just rust.
Really?
So I mean, there's people that say it's like not a big deal that happens, and like, oh no, just let the water run, and then you can drink the water, you can shower in the water, cook with the water. I personally don't think so, because there's people that say no, it's not good for you. Because I mean, think about it, like if you step on a rusty nail,
you go get a tetanus shot.
Yeah, exactly. But now all of a sudden it's okay for you to ingest, shower, or cook with rusty water.
Right, so now that water's running through
the rusty pipes,
basically filtering through the rust.
Yeah,
it may not be orange, but I'm sure there's still fragments or still toxins,
debris in there, and so like that kind of stuff will mess up your shower valves and your fixtures as well, because that debris, those toxins, or the essentially debris, they'll chip off, they'll break off. I just went to a house out in off of Union, a little bit older modular home. And he was having water pressure issues. He had to change his water heater. He tried doing it himself because gentleman been going through some stuff. He was trying to do it himself. He had to shut his water off. So when you shut your water off, that sediment in the pipes kind of rests and it settles. And when you turn the water back on, the pressure of it rushing through there breaks away and chips away some of the debris in the pipes, the rust, and it's going out and it's getting flushed out through whatever fixture, whether it be your kitchen faucet, vanity faucet, shower heads, and it'll clog up right there. And so he had low water pressure on multiple fixtures, and I go and I'm checking it out, and I'm taking off the aerators. That's where the water comes out, and there's like a little strainer right there where you wash your hands at the whatever vanity or faucet or kitchen faucet, and they're all full of little black chunks and like rust chunks. And I just cleaned them out. Yeah.
So Nate, what is your take on water softeners in the house? Is that still a thing, or?
So water softeners are good, and I was just speaking with the gentleman from 805 Pure Water. Shout out to him at the Wine Fest. And so water softeners are good for hardness in the water so that the scale doesn't build up on your fixtures, your shower walls, or a lot of folks have the glass walls. And you get all that scale build up, and it'll turn kind of hazy. So the water softeners will definitely help out with all that. When it comes to your drinking water, you don't want to have salt water because you don't want to be drinking that water. And I think I was mentioning to you one of the times I was here before, there's some sort of a health complication. I can't remember if it was like with diabetics or with some other people that have like some sort of heart condition where the salt water can jack them up. So you got to do some research. If you have any sort of health complications, the salt in the salt water can mess you up. But that helps with the scale
don't
buildup.
drink the salt.
No, when it gets to that point, like let's say you have a water softener for your whole house to soften the water, that's going to help your pipes also when the water gets softened, it helps with the scale buildup not happening inside of your pipes or on your fixtures. And then once it gets to the point where you're going to have drinking water, which most people set up their drinking faucet or water dispenser at their kitchen sink, there's another RO system or a filtration system set up right there to treat the salt and get that stuff out of there and filter it so that you can drink that water.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So there you have it, guys. I mean, if you guys need your, anything plumbing-wise, water filtrations, any of that stuff, give our man Nate Santos right here a call, 805-835-2264, right?
Yes, sir.
Anything, repairs or
repairs,
toilets,
clogs, new toilets,
all that stuff,
water heaters. And on that subject, real quick, I think I had mentioned to you last time at the Stacy Strong Golf Tournament. You guys didn't make it to my booth, huh?
No,
dude, you guys missed out, bro. You were busy the whole time.
Yeah, we were slammed all day.
Dude, but I had a display set up right there. I teamed up with a woman I met at the last show that I did at the Paso Robles home show.
Okay.
A water system. It's called a Kangen machine. They're actually a medical grade water device from Japan. and it's not just filtering the water. It's doing a minimal amount of filtering. It's ionizing the water. It's making the water hydrogen rich to make the water alkaline for you. It's like healthy water. I want to bring her on, man, because she knows a lot more about it, can speak more in depth about it than I can. But I think that's a really good one for like health reasons. It's medical grade, and it has all these different features on there, man, where, you know, instead of using like detergents, you can use that. It's a sanitizer, so instead of using like alcohol or like the pump little hand sanitizer or whatever, it ionizes the water, so it's like a sanitation type of water. There's like a features called a beauty water on there for it's like for your skin. The drinking water, alkalize it. We're offering trials. So like if you wanted to give it a shot, man, I can hook you up and we'll do like glass jugs of it, and you can try it out and just only drink that. Use that for your coffee. Use it for all the water that you drink. Stay away from any sort of alcohol or sodas, energy drinks, and do it for, I think it's 2 weeks. So every 3 days I'll get you 2 water jugs, and you see if you notice a difference in your body. So if you're not used to drinking alkaline water, it might help you detox a little bit, and I felt it, dude. Like I was getting hydrated, and I was wondering within like 3 days, man, I got a couple of headaches, and I was like, why the heck do I have headaches? I've been drinking a ton of water. And then so that's some of the side effects, because it's alkalizing your body and you're detoxing some of the bad toxins. You know, talking about toxins in our water and the food we were talking about earlier and stuff that we're eating.
Is it a system that gets put in as a like a house water system, or is this just at the sink?
It's just at your drinking source.
Because you mentioned like your face.
Yeah, it's just so this machine is cool, man. So it has like a digital pad, so it has all the features. So you kind of choose what kind of water you want it to produce at that time. So if you want some of the beauty water, you set it to go to the settings. Oh, beauty water starts ionizing the water at that setting, at that frequency, and then, you know, alkaline water. And there's ones even higher, man. There's like I think our body's alkalinity is supposed to be like around 8 off of the alkalinity level for the pH, and so it'll produce water like 8.5. That's what you start off at, 8.5 pH, and that's what I was doing it for initially. And then how you react to it as you're drinking to it, you can bump up to a 9.5. So there's some people that are more tuned to this or more keen to it that kind of have a better understanding of it. For example, like I said, I brought it up at the Stacy Golf Tournament because of kind of what she had gone through. Spoke with Stacy. She was just like, oh yeah, alkaline water. I need to make my body alkaline. So like her doctor tells them to drink alkaline water. So it's one of those things, man. Right. It's a medical grade device, and sometimes it's jacked up or it's sad, where we don't really think about our health until once we're sick.
Right.
But if we do things that are like preventive,
right,
and live a healthy lifestyle, be proactive, you know, then we won't have to worry about one day getting sick.
Right.
Sort of a thing. Yeah.
Well, very cool. So, so Nate, how does somebody find you? Are they able to see like what you do, your work wise? Facebooks, Instagrams. I mean, where do you post things at?
Yeah, Facebook and Instagram. You know what? I have the social media content that I posted on there that are kind of memes, more like for brand awareness, that I'm posting on the regular on Instagram and Facebook. I forget, man. Sometimes I'm in the zone and I'm working, and like I would do like before and afters. Sometimes I'll record what I'm doing, and I'm showing like what as I'm working, like jackhammering or saw cutting or something like that, or I'm sweating pipe or whatever I'm doing. I'll record some of that stuff and I'll post it on there. I'm not 100% consistent with it because I just...
Well, I told you I want to do that. I want to come out to when you go to a job, you know, to where, you know, I can take some video, you know, some B-roll stuff of sweating some pipes, you know, doing the stuff. I mean, even to the point of, you know, in the shower, you know, with
the shower
not
valve?
getting the shower with you or anything, but
no, God, no, no way, man.
Yeah. But I mean, just kind of do like a little bit of a, you know, in the field video, you know.
Most of the stuff, like I said, is residential. So I'm inside people's homes. That's what I was telling you about last time. But every now and then I'll get something outside, like in a yard. I've replaced a water mains a couple times where I have to dig up a trench from the meter at the street up to the house because that pipe's gone bad. So, you know, something like that. I'll get like a little trencher, or, you know, have some friends come out and help me dig, and we'll run a new pipe, pull out the old one, lay down some new pipe, that kind of stuff. But yeah, we'll have to say something about. I'll have to keep it in mind, man, because I space on it sometimes. But you know what? It's funny that you bring that up. When you, remember, I know you weren't a big fan of the song, but like America liked it in general with Beyonce.
Right.
that country song. So I hadn't heard about it until you had started posting about it, and I was like, I haven't even listened to the song before. But during that time, I did a spa repair out here in Paso, and I had to cut some concrete and jackhammer to fix the leak underneath this little side path. And so I put my phone up and I recorded myself for like however long it took me, but like in the fast motion or whatever. So
Right.
like I was doing everything quick. And then when I posted the reel, it like had song suggestions, and it was that Beyonce song. So I picked it.
Oh,
and I was
no.
all like, just because you brought it up, I was all just for Randy.
You picked it, huh?
So it's on my Instagram. You can see the reel, and I'm over there doing the work, and that song's playing.
So, and that's what that's what it's all about. Is we live in like right now we're on social media, we're on YouTube and Facebook, and then we'll have a plug on Instagram as well. But it's like all these showcase the business, right?
Yeah.
And kind of brings the reality of a magazine picture or ad or maybe a radio spot. It brings everything to life. You know what I'm saying? Because people are able to see exactly, who you are, so that way when you show up, it's like, okay, this is, Santos Bros Plumbing.
Oh yeah.
Right here, and so we live in this like weird, this universe that technology is evolving, but yet also the minds are moving towards like the marketing side of it and able to showcase what you do versus just being able to say, this is what I do, that's what I do, I'm able to do this. You're able to showcase that and people are able to see it. Do you find that it helps your business?
No, yeah, big time. With the whole showing what I do is one thing, but more than anything, like you had mentioned, is like the whole marketing and the branding. I get this a lot, dude. Like, because I post some pictures of myself doing the work, and then just pictures of me next to my truck, all over social media, and I'm it's getting views and people are sharing it all the time, dude. I get people around town that say that they've seen me on social media. Hey, I see you on Facebook. Hey, dude, at the sheriff's rodeo, I had a few different people. Hey, I've seen you on What's Up North County.
Oh yeah,
that's
well,
pretty
dude,
cool.
you got the overalls and the cowboy hat, bro.
Yeah, it's a dead giveaway,
right?
Well, when I'm around town, dude, like on a work day like today, and I'm going to like Lowe's or Home Depot, or maybe I just stop by somewhere and get some food somewhere, and they see me, I'm in the overalls, flannel, cowboy hat. I get it all the time. The other day, what was it? So at the wine fest, I met a gentleman. I don't know if did you try the Sol de Paso wine?
Yeah,
Dude,
Tavo.
Yeah, Tavo, dude.
Yeah,
that was my favorite one, man. It was funny because I was just tasting it just like kind of randomly, and I was just more there to kind of check out, see what it's looking like, check out the scene, come say what's up to you guys. I want to set up a booth there for next year, a hydration station, and so I would kind of go to the short line ones,
right,
and get some wine. But after you taste so many, man, you kind of start to feel a little reaction from it. So I was taking it kind of chill because I wasn't.
And it was hot.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Right?
I wasn't really trying to feel that way. And so I went into the zoo and I'm going around checking everything out. And I walked right past Tavo's because I was kind of being selective. And I just he asked a few people there. I'll just walk. And he calls me out. He's like, hey, man, how are you going to walk past my booth and not taste my wine? Get over here. I was all right, I'll go taste it. Man, it was damn good.
Did he yell at you in Spanish or English?
In English.
Oh, okay.
English first, and then we started speaking Spanish.
Right?
Yeah, in English first, we started speaking Spanish. I met him, talked a little bit about his story. It's a pretty amazing story, man. But then he invited me to his location. Have you guys been to his spot?
No, he's in the old Kramer, where the Kramer Cellars used to be, right there on River.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not familiar with that.
Yeah, just in that just right past like Cool Hand Luke's.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right there on South River Road, right? Mm-hmm. Dude, that place is nice. Like, to me, it has like a real classy vibe. Like,
he took over all that stuff.
Dude, it's really cool, man. It's got a little stage. It's got the one little bar area and the entrance, and it's got the other little lounge area. And then you can go upstairs, and upstairs there's a full-on lounge area with like little couches like this, with tables and a screen. And then there's like a little balcony overseeing the stage, and you can see the downstairs of other people hanging out. It is nice, man.
Yeah,
super cool.
Yeah, no, it was a fun experience, and his story was pretty cool. Yeah, and so, man, you got to just park your truck and van right there in front of his place, and then therefore you can go and drink wine.
Well, it's funny because he invited me on Friday because he said, "Hey, come to my place on Friday. We're doing karaoke." I was all right, man. I'll see what I can make if I can make it, and I wanted to make it to go check it out. I wanted to support him, and he invited me, so I wanted to go and show up. I got out of work late. Friday was a long day. I ended up doing some work in Atascadero, and then I did something for the Chamber of Commerce after hours for them. And it got late, man. And it was at that point where, like, dude, if I go home, I'm not leaving home.
Right.
So I was like, I'm just going to stop by, check out his spot, and have a glass of wine. Dude, I was like way underdressed for this place. I showed up in my overalls with my Fallon cowboy hat, and I'm like, oh man, I feel like a little self-conscious.
Don't worry about that.
I was like, man, but at least I checked it out. I got a glass of wine. But dude, there's people there that I didn't know that they knew me from the marketing.
Cool.
And so one lady was sitting with her friend, and I know her friend, and she's telling her friends, she's like, oh, I know that guy. He's a plumber. I see him on Facebook all the time. And she's like, oh, you don't know him in person? She's like, no, you do? She's like, yeah, that's Nate. I'll introduce you to him. And then she calls me over. She waves me over. I go over there, and she's like talking to me. She's like, I see your ads all the time. Awesome. Good for you. I'm very happy for you. My uncle's down in LA. They have plumbing businesses, and it's really good for them and their family. They're doing really well. So I'm happy for you. And it was pretty cool, man, to hear that from a stranger I don't know, you know?
And if you guys are watching and you guys need a job, you know somebody needs a job, Nate's looking for you.
I'm looking for an experienced plumber, man. Yeah? I've had a couple people reach out to me that don't quite have the experience, but I need someone who's like ready to go, you know?
Somebody that's ready to take over that second truck, because now you got two trucks.
Yep.
Right?
Yes, sir.
And so you need somebody to take over and just basically grab the bull by the horns, you know?
Take that bull
somebody
down.
That just can jump right in and start doing stuff versus, you know, spending a whole lot of, because that's the whole thing nowadays is you spend a lot of time with people teaching them, and then they leave, or you never hear from them again,
or they're not. Dude, you know what's sad? Yeah, or they're not persistent with it, or it takes time, right? It's a very technical job because we're dealing with so much stuff, and it's not new stuff. It's stuff that was installed, you know, years ago, and it's just worn out, and we need to replace it, or we need to connect something new to something old so that it functions. It's a very technical thing. You know, and it's not something that you just kind of pick up from one day to another. It takes time.
Yeah,
it takes time.
It takes time. Learn the industry, learn the products, learn what's happening.
Yep, and the tools.
There's tons and tons of business out there, man.
Yeah, there's tons of opportunity, man. All the guys, man. Everyone out here is busy. I don't know one guy that says that he's slow. You know, sometimes call volume might be down a little bit. Other times it picks up and you can't get to it. You know, and it's cool because I met a bunch of the different guys from the different companies that have been out here for a long time, and you know they've referred me some work when I was first new, and I met them. I'm like, hey, you know what? He's like, yeah, I've seen your truck around, I've seen you on Facebook, whatever. And I tell him thanks. I was like, hey, you know, dude, when I was first new and I was slow, man, you guys shot me some work, so I appreciate it. You know,
what do you prefer, text or call? For like if a client was to see you right here, they want to reach out to you for a question. I mean, what's your? A
call is best, man. I do pretty good at answering my phone calls. Sometimes I'm out of a service area because we're kind of rural, and sometimes we're out here towards Creston or Heritage Ranch, whatever. I'll go wherever the calls come in from for the most part. Call always works best, and then I have my voicemail set up so that if you can leave me a voicemail. However, also text me. So I've had a few customers do that where they call and for whatever reason I was not able to answer the phone. Maybe my hands were full. I'm over there working and I'm making noise, or you know I'm using both my hands and I just couldn't answer the call at the time. It'll go to voicemail, and then they'll shoot me a text afterwards, and I try to get back to them within the hour. You know, it just kind of depends where I'm at.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm pretty instant where I just missed the call. I'll call them right back and get the information. But calls best. I do get some emails. I'm old school, bro. I just like phone calls.
Right?
You know?
I know. It seems like it's easier nowadays.
But some people like emails.
Well, if they just shoot you a text, hey Nate, you know, to talk to you, like to do whatever.
I've had people text me, and I'll text back, or I'll call them right there on the spot, just to kind of make it quicker instead of going back and forth. Mm-hmm. Just kind of depends where I'm at, because I'm like the one man show, so I'm doing everything from answering the call to scheduling the call to going out there to do the work, bid the work, collect payment, all that kind of stuff. So it just kind of depends where I'm at. Phone calls I think is what's best. Text right after, then email. I even get people hit me up through Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
Every now and then. You know, Instagram I check the least. So sometimes I've noticed that it'll be hours, or a couple times it's been like a couple days after. I'm like, oh shoot, I didn't see it, you know, because I'm going through my phone calls.
Right, yeah, there's so many different things.
So I'm starting from, you know, so phone call is the best.
Phone calls, right there. Just old school.
Yeah.
So are you going to be at the Templeton Parade?
Oh yeah, dude, I'm looking forward to it, man.
Are you going to be in the parade?
Yes, sir.
Are you really?
Yes, sir. Yeah. I'll be having my box truck haul a flatbed trailer, and on the flatbed trailer we'll have a not a mariachi band this year. This year's going to be a percussion wind instrument band, Mexican. They're a little bit more vibey, you know.
Okay.
The horses tend to like that a little bit more.
So you'll have the horses there because
Yes.
you guys are also part of the dancing horses.
Dancing horses,
too.
yes. We'll have the dancing horses. I have a list right now, and I think we're at about 13 guys that'll be riding with us.
Really?
13 guys total, yeah.
So, what is it? What makes the horses dance? Why do they? I mean, how do you get them to do that?
So it's really more than anything is their breed. It's in their bloodline. It's in their genetics. Just like, you know, different dogs, Rottweilers, you know, German Shepherds, more like guard dogs, as opposed to like a Golden Retriever, Lab, you know, swimmers and, you know, playful. Or
Would
like
these be the same? I mean, these wouldn't be the same horses that you would just go and ride down the river, or just go on a ride.
You can.
Would you?
Can. So it depends how you train them. So that's a big thing too. So the one horses that we're working with, the Spanish Andalusians, they're historically war horses in Spain and in Europe. War horses. So the whole reason that the dancing is actually derived from when they would meet up in battle. Imagine this. It's wartime and you're fighting with freaking swords and bows and arrows and whatever hand weapon you have. There was no guns, right? No, like how it is nowadays. They're meeting up, and you see it in the old movies, right? They meet up on the valley, on this hillside, and then hillside right here before they finally take off and
they charge,
rush each other, right? They charge.
Right?
But there's like a standoff before they charge and actually fight. But because you know you're going to war, like you can't deny the feelings as a human that you're feeling about to go like into death, possibly, you know, fight for your country, your family,
right?
You know, the kingdom, what have you. And so the tension is in the air, and so the horses, they're real sensitive to that. They feel it, and so they get real antsy and unstill.
So that's when they start chomping.
So that's why they started teaching them to burn off that steam. They're essentially marching in place. That's the dance. And then here's the cool part, man. Historically, so there's certain dance moves that they're movements that we train them to do now. There's one called the Spanish walk or Spanish trot, and there might be a couple horses in the parade that might have it, that might do it. I had a horse that did it, that I trained, that I sold them last year though. But essentially they're walking like this. They'll stretch one hand out forward, then the other one, and they're going
Kinda
like
like
this.
crisscrossing?
Not crisscrossing, just like in a forward motion like this. That's called the Spanish walk. And then there's one called like passage, and they're kind of floating in the air, kind of like punching the air, floating in a forward motion. And then a really, really fancy one that's like high school equestrian, and like at the higher levels that I've never seen in person, and I don't know if I'll ever be able to do. It's called in Spanish. It's called cabriola, and basically the horse jumps up, rears up, and then kicks out his hind legs. Have you ever seen that before? Intentionally, the rider is riding the horse, and the horse jumps up and kicks out his hind legs out. So imagine
like a buck.
Not a buck. So bucking is like they're bucking like a bronco, right? They're not that. A buck is the horse trying to get the rider off of them, off of their back.
Right.
This is a mounted rider.
Kind of like when like those dancers would jump up and their legs go kind of like this, and they spread out in the air.
Like a person dancing.
Yeah, like a.
So imagine a horse doing that in battle where there's a bunch of people on foot, and he's marching forward, thrusting his hands. That's not going to feel good. You're going to get hit by that on your leg, your ribs.
Right.
Maybe if you're squatting down, hits you on the head, you're out. And then if you're surrounded by people and the horse jumps up and kicks out, like the back hind leg kicking you in the face, you're pretty much sliced out. So they're war horses.
Wow.
That's where all the different movements that the horses do, that's where it's all derived from. Nowadays, we do it just for fun and to kind of keep the tradition alive. For show. They're just for show now. But that's where it's all derived from, man. That's the history behind it. And it's their breeds. These are Spanish horses. And then we have some crossbred horses that are Spanish with American quarter horses. And that breed becomes a little bit more versatile. The different events and disciplines that you can do with that horse breed. And that is actually Mexico's national horse breed. It's called an Azteca. Half quarter horse, half Andalusian. I have some of those. So those can be kind of dance-like horses to do some dressage type movements, or you can kind of do some rodeo type stuff with them. It's like a best of
Interesting.
both worlds type of thing with him. I have one of those horses actually that I have in training right now, who's going to be my working horse to do more that kind of
Very
stuff.
cool.
Yeah,
Well, right on. Well, Nate, I appreciate you, brother.
I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming on the show. I appreciate you being a sponsor. If you guys are looking, know somebody's looking, reach out to Santos Bros Plumbing right there, 805-835-2264. They are actively looking for a plumber to jump right in the seat, take over, and go to work.
Plumbers, man.
Right?
I need a couple guys at least.
And you got to be able to wear a cowboy hat too.
Yeah, cowboy hat and overalls, man. It's a uniform.
Cowboy hat and overalls, man. if you're not into that, bro, don't even sign up.
Don't sign up, man.
Right?
The customers like it, man. They don't got to worry about the crack.
Right? Dude, listen, hey, that's how to go on shirts. We have no crack at Santos Bros Plumbing.
We're the no crack plumbers.
No crack plumbers. There you have it, guys. Well, Nate, thanks for coming in.
Yeah,
I want to learn more about this water filtration system that you got.
Yes.
So
we'll
let's coordinate and get your partner in. The next time, and let's talk a little bit more in depth about that and show our viewers what exactly this is and how it can help their household and their water and their health all together.
Big time. Let's make it happen.
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, I'll see you guys 4th of July, Templeton Parade.
There you have it, guys. Hey, make sure reach out to Santos Bros Plumbing. Now, no job is too small or too big. Right there, 805-835-2264. Okay, they are looking for actively right now for plumbers and helpers and local business. They're ready to help you in anything, any way they can. And they'll be out here at the 4th of July this weekend, this Thursday, with their dancing horses and the big Santos Brothers band. You can check it out, take a picture next to it, and go onto his social media and tag them, so that way he knows that you love him. Wear your cowboy hat too.
That'd be great, man. Yeah, if you guys see us out there in the parade and you guys tag us, that'd be awesome, man. I appreciate that.
Tag it, take a picture next to it, and have some fun with it. But as always, guys, we can't do this without you and people like Nate. Our sponsors, we want to shout out Escalar Wines, Wine Travelers Hideaway, Visit Atascadero, 805 Customs, North County Junk Removal, Hanson Enterprises, Story Termite Pest Control, Borhone Auto Center, Kennedy Club Fitness, Airflow Filter Services, Suprema Meat Market in Atascadero, Ron Mullins with Remax Parkside, MGP Coatings, and of course, Santos Bros Plumbing, guys. Thanks again. We'll see you next time.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Hi, it's Alex with Suprema Meat Market. We are a Mexican meat market with a taqueria. Come enjoy our high-quality cuts and meats. We offer choice and prime Harris Ranch beef, as well as chicken, seafood, and pork items. In the taqueria, all of our tacos come with handmade tortillas. We also offer specialty items like chilaquiles and chile rellenos. Come enjoy Taco Tuesday with Suprema. We offer our tacos at $1.99 each. Suprema Meat Market is located at 8950 Montecito Avenue in Atascadero.
Are you tired of looking at that worn-out concrete garage floor, patio, or porch? Look no further than MGP Coatings, where customer service reigns supreme. Our team goes above and beyond to ensure your satisfaction every step of the way. Before we even start coating, we meticulously repair your concrete, ensuring a flawless finish that lasts. And here's the best part. Our Pentec coatings are 4 times stronger than epoxy, so they won't chip or peel, making maintenance a breeze. Plus, they come with a limited lifetime warranty. Call us today at 805-952-5301 or check out our Facebook and Instagram and experience the MGP coating difference. Don't wait. Transform your garage, patio, porch, or driveway and become a part of the MGP coating family.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Hi, this is Omid
and Deanna
at North County Junk Removal. We are a business known for helping our neighbors and our community.
Let us help you save money and get rid of any unwanted items.
And rest assured that our professional team adheres to global standards of safety and recycling. We are fully licensed and insured for your peace of mind.
We are locally owned and operated, and we look forward to helping you with all your junk removal needs.
Please call us at 805-769-6966.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.
What's up, North County? Nate Santos here, owner of Santos Bros Plumbing. You might recognize me with my dancing horses at local events such as the Atascadero Tamale Festival, Templeton 4th of July, and Paso Pioneer Day. I am now available for all your home plumbing service and repair needs, from minor drips and drops to emergency leaks and clogs. For the best plumbing service, call Santos Bros Plumbing, pipe wranglers to the rescue.
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.